Hey CakeFaceFam, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, subscribe to join the said CakeFaceFam. But today's video is everything. I am doing this look on my face here. It's so bold and colorful and I'm absolutely obsessed. We've got glitter underneath the eye. We've got a big blown out situation of bold, lovely colors from green to purple to peach. Oh, it's everything. And I'm especially calm myself. Especially excited because I finally have the companion palette. If you haven't watched my other videos or haven't been following me on Instagram, my dear friend Monica, she did an amazing job with this theme, the color section, the texture selection, absolutely amazing, unique, delicious, good. I'm not the most unbiased source. I love Monica to death and I've grown to really love this brand as well, which is Copacetic Cosmetics. It is a wonderful minority owned brand in that it's female owned, handmade products, and Hispanic and Black owned as well. I absolutely love the brand and what they have come out with, especially their very unique flaky texture. This palette is actually just filled to the brim with unique textures, which is divine goodness. So exciting to see this happening in the market, and it's all due to Monica and her amazing vision. I'm so impressed with her Instagram account in general because she posts nearly, well, every day really, with beautiful, colorful, unique, inspirational close-ups. And if you love shifty goodness, glitter, and bold colors, you will absolutely die over Monica's account. If you're not already following her, I definitely suggest doing so. Her Instagram is mjones5018. I'm obsessed with this palette, Monica. You did such a good job. The theme is the companion, and it's meant to be used with shadows that you already own, that you love, mattes like Zero mattes or Sydney Grace mattes. That would be perfect because each one of these 9 shades is, like I said, uniquely textured, shiny goodness. We've got the flaky formula, which is these chunkier sort of formula that you can manipulate in different ways. We've got a duochrome, we've got a satin, we've got some glittery, shimmery goodness, we've got shift, and excuse me, there is a color that shifts 3 ways, and it's named Jessica. Yes, so the companion theme ties together in that the shades are named after Monica's friends, family, and very much loved furry family as well. The cover is of a very special companion that Monica had that passed away. And the very heart of the palette is Monica's recently passed away sister as well. My name is down below and it is a green, teal, purple, shifting trichrome. I'm just like tearing up thinking about this whole thing because I am so incredibly touched that Monica would include me with the likes of her sister, her best friends, and I feel the same way about her. So as you can imagine, this is not an unbiased review or video on the palette at all. I knew I would love it beforehand because this is just a very special project, and the artwork was done by one of Monica's good Instagram friends as well, and I will link to Monica's Instagram, Copacetic Cosmetics, and the artist's Instagram pages as well, all in the description box down below. I think that's the basis of what I have to say about the palette. Every single color that I used today, I really loved. The palette actually was not the only thing in the collection. The company and Monica came out with these stickers of the artwork, which are only $2 a piece, and they go to a really special charity cause. All of the sales, not just the profits, all of the sales of the stickers go to a very special charity. And then there's also 3 glitters in the collection, loose glitters that are amazing, and I am obsessed. One of them I don't have like a whole lot to show you because it arrived open and I don't really have any products left, but I do have the other 2, and I have to say that the textures in these, I mean, this collection is all about color and texture, and I am all for it. Amazing, amazing. I originally, when Monica asked me what kind of color I would like in the palette, I was like, oh, purples, greens, stars, and like glitter stars, and she ended up incorporating glitter stars in the glitter, and I'm just, oh, my heart. I just am so incredibly thrilled and proud, and I want to shout from the rooftops about this collection. You need it. Go get it. This is going to be continually restocked. It's not a limited edition, so in the next restock, be sure, I mean, I really think anybody would enjoy these colors because they can be manipulated to be wearable, because a lot of them have a soft buildable formula, but they also can be so incredibly bold and fantastic. I just think it's such a cool way to support a small brand, an amazing, giving, loving creator. I told you, not very unbiased over here, very much biased. But if you would like to see how I created this look, which, by the way, was filled with the intention of being in collaboration with Monica. We are doing looks together that we're posting my time tomorrow in inspiration of each other. So I tried to incorporate some elements that I've seen Monica use in her looks, which is glitter underneath the eyes and in the inner corner, blown out smoky eye, bold, fun color combinations. So this is the look I came up with for that Instagram collaboration. Let's go ahead and get this tutorial started. I'm gonna actually start this look by doing some foundation. My friend Monica doesn't usually use complexion products, but I do, so I'm just gonna do that. But I'm taking the Shu Uemura number 18 Goat Brush and this cushion foundation. I don't really use the sponges in cushion foundations because I find them hard to clean. I don't know. They're definitely cleanable, but I just prefer my brushes, like, I don't know. So I like to swipe this on and even out my complexion a bit. I did already prime the skin and eyes. For the skin, I used the Becca Backlight Priming Filter, and for the eyes, I used the Viseart eyeshadow base. Then I like to press the rest of this foundation in with my fingers. The reason I'm doing my coverage first is because in Monica's look she uses a lot of glitter and there's like sparkly, ethereal driftiness throughout the cheeks, so I want to have that without having to do too much back and forth. I can't even describe how excited I am to put these colors on my eyeballs. I've been waiting and waiting for this palette. It's finally here. Okay, so light coverage all around, looking nice and smooth. Obviously, the first color I need to dip into needs to be Jessica down here, which on camera probably just looks white, And in person, in some lighting, it does just look white, but let me swatch this baby for you because it's this soft, shifty, gorgeous purple green. I might have to bring up a mirror, right? You see the green here, probably? From my direction, it looks purple. Do you see how in the mirror it looks green and then over here it looks purple? Oh my gosh, it's beautiful, beautiful. I mean, they're all gorgeous, but I gotta put it out there that there is definitely a favorite in the bunch, if you ask me. I've been using these Danessa Myricks color cream, waterproof cream palettes a lot lately. And I think this would be a cute base. Okay, so with my little Morphe synthetic, it's probably for lips, brush, I'm going to take some of this black cream and tap this on to this outer edge here, into the outer V, like so. And then I'm going to take some blue and bring that onto the edges, kind of in this moon shape. And with this little Wet n Wild pencil brush, I'm going to blend a bit along the edges. I take a little bit of white and pat that onto the center of the lid. Okay, now for the fun part. I'm going to pick up Jessica with my Smith 253. And first pat that onto the inner portion. My gosh, that's pretty. Oh, I really hope the camera is picking up that green because it's so bright in person. Okay, and I'm going to bring it all the way over to the dark portions. I'm taking the Peaches and Cream PC47 small blending brush and going over the edges. Okay, now for a fun purple base. I'm going to go into Vibes by Colored Rain with the same Peaches and Cream. This is just a matte, bold purple. And I'd like to bring that across here, so I can't do a look inspired by Monica without purple, obviously. She's well known for loving the color. This one is by Sydney Grace and it's called Peach Crush. Boy, I'm glad I got a backup of this companion palette because I am destroying it already. With an old MAC pencil brush, the 219, I'm going to take this peach and bring that onto the bottom here, around this inner corner. Taking more of Jessica and bringing that right underneath. Okay, so first of all, we have to go into Zoe. This beautiful, beautiful color here. Now with this, I think that I'm going to use a bit of pigment drops. I'm patting this flaky on using an Esam T09 And they are so pretty. Look at that, that's so pretty. I'm extending it out pretty far. Oh, pretty. I'm going to take some of Olivia and pat that underneath. Okay, I'm taking some of Lexi with the same brush and bringing that into the inner corner. Of the lid. I'd like to bring Alexa across this bottom part here. It's a really beautiful soft color. Now with the peaches and cream, I'm going to pick up Robin and blend this over the purple right in the center here. And a little bit across as well. Taking a bit of Olivia with my peaches and cream pigment drops. I'm going to stamp this right underneath. And then we're ready for glitter. This one has stars in it, so I think I'm going to use this one called Comrade. So obviously I need to use it. Oh, it's so cute. I don't have too many boldly colored liners. So, oh, and the reason I want to is because I see Monica use bold colored liners a lot. So I'm going to bring out my Vivids palette. This is waterproof, and I have used it in the waterline before. I don't know if it's recommended, so I'm not going to recommend it. But this is what I'm going to use. And I think I'll use a bit of the hot pink mixed with a tiny bit of the green to get a really beautiful peach. So once I've mixed that, I'm just going to tap this into the waterline. I'm taking a bit more Robin and bringing that underneath the outer portion of the lower lash line. I want to blow this out quite a bit. Then I'm going to take more of Jessica and bring that along the brow bone. And I'm going to use it as a highlighter. On the tops of my cheekbones. With this small Hakuhodo brush, I'm going to pick that up and really go at that. I took a little bit of Viseart mattes out from the Grand Pro 3, and I've got this orange that I'm just putting a little bit in this inner corner here. By a little bit, quite a bit actually. I'm going to blend that. Really should have done this before putting on glitter. But whatever. I'm going to take a bit more of my glitter adhesive and my little Esom brush. I'm going to reapply the Zoe color. Okay, so for cheek products, I'm going to pull out two Kimchi cheek products. This one is Peachy Blush Duo, and the bronzer is the #1 Malibu. I'm going to start with the blush using my favorite, the Shakuda Soothing Cheek brush. Just lightly tap this on, starting with a lot of the lighter side of the duo. And slowly building the color up. These are very pigmented, so I don't want to overdo it. Okay, a bit of the bronzer. I want to take a little bit more of Jessica and bring that right on top. Oh, have I shown you guys this adorable jack-o'-lantern brush? I'm gonna buff over my cheek products. For lips, I want to do a purple blend right down the center. I'm gonna take concealer. This is my NARS Soft Matte Concealer in Custard. Bring it in on the sides here. Down the center, I'm going to take the Danessa Myricks Vivid palette. This color, you know, put it on. I kind of want to go slightly grungier, so I'm going to take some brown here.